Welcome to Rivet and Roll.
I'm Amanda.
I'm Aaron.
And today we're going to talk about our top 10 accessories in the RV.
Now these aren't the basics that pretty much every RVer needs, like your sewer hose and a power cable. These are going to be things that just make life a little bit easier when you're out traveling on the road and overall just in the RV.
And we're going to include the link to all the... Are you going to include the link? Chip's going to include the link to all the items below.
So down here on the ground are these little yellow bricks, and these are used for a couple of different reasons. I really enjoy them. One, for just the hitch jack, being able to put that under there makes kind of a flat, consistent surface, as well as being able to not have to crank it as far down if I was going all the way to the ground. Additionally, we use them for our stabilizers, so this again means you don't have to bring the stabilizers down all the way, and again provides a flat surface for them to sit on. I believe it was our campsite in Mesa Verde National Park in Colorado where our site was just really uneven. Our stabilizers didn't even reach the ground, and so having these is definitely a help in those scenarios as well.
You all know that we absolutely love our map. We love checking off each state as we go there. Just a simple map with the names of the state in different colors. It's transparent, so I feel like it goes on any RV, and we just really love ticking them all off.
Next up is our backup camera, or rear view camera, and we use it for both. We use it for backing up into sites as well as just rear view while we're on the highway. Now, why we like this one in particular is it's wireless. We didn't have to do any hard wiring through the RV, into the car, any of those things. This is magnetic and wireless. So I can just pop it right there, adjust it to get my view all right, and I get it streamed right into the cab of our vehicle, easy peasy. Because it's wireless, it does mean you have to recharge it. It does have a battery. So when we get to our campsite, you can just pop it off, open the door. Chip tries to get in, but we have a plug right here that we can charge it at. And when we're up here driving, we can then see exactly what is behind us on this nice big screen. Obviously right now I'm parked and not driving, so you can't see anything. I'll try and put in a clip so that you can actually see it in action. But that just plugs right into the 12 volts and you can see everything you need to see.
Another thing that has come in handy is this inverter. It has 2 standard plugs and 2 USB plugs as well, and it goes right into the 12 volt of our car. So when we are boondocking, we can't plug devices that have this kind of plug. We can do USB and that sort of thing. So while we're driving, we can make sure to charge up any of our devices that need a standard plug.
Now I'm sure most of you enjoy a good cup of coffee in the morning. And there's lots of ways that you can go about that. You can go through your local drive-thru. You can, have a traditional coffee pot, instant coffee. But for us, one thing that we have really found to be the most enjoyable way of having coffee in the morning is a French press. Now, that's how we make coffee at home, is a traditional French press. We boil the water on the stove, put the grounds in the bottom, and then pour the water into that. And in a small camper, especially for us, we have a 16-foot camper. We don't have a lot of storage and a lot of, we can't bring a whole lot of extra things. So consolidating that down into one item is this Stanley French press. And what this does is this has a couple pieces. You put your water in here, you boil this up. Now this goes directly on the stovetop and you boil your water here. Then you put your coffee grounds on top of that, mix it in, let it steep for a little bit, and then this has the filter on the bottom. You slide that on through, it squeegees on down, and you have your coffee. Now this has been a game changer because this all folds up, it stores nice and compact, you don't need multiple things. So this has been the best solution for us and something we added this summer that I really, really enjoyed. Now staying here in the kitchen, there are 2 things I'm going to cover in terms of prepping food. The first is this knife set from Cuisinart. They're super fun colors. Also very good quality knives from my perspective. I'm in no way a professional chef, but they have done amazingly well. So much so that I've made these the same knives we use at home as well as here in the RV. I just find them to be extremely useful. There's all sorts of different shapes and sizes, and they're all different colors, which makes it even more fun. Now once you've used those knives to cut up all of your produce or other things that you're prepping, you might need some mixing bowls. And this set has been absolutely amazing. Now as you can see, it stacks perfectly well, and that just goes really well for, again, small storage. This goes right into our shelving system, storage system down in the pantry area, and stays nice and clean. You don't have bowls everywhere, you don't have all these things. It just is designed to go together, and they're also fun colors. So you have all sorts of measuring cups, mixing bowls, there's a strainer in here, big things that you can use for different purposes, and they just go like that, sit right into the next one, and now you just basically need the space for one bowl instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different bowls fit into one.
Airstream is good at using space efficiently. But we use this spot as our pantry, and we've got this little shelf that seems to really help maximize the space for food specifically. So we can put shorter food below, other foods on top, and really we can keep a whole almost weeks of groceries in this area. Again, it goes pretty far back, so it just helps maximize the space.
When you're trying to get that fire started in the evening, for us, we've tried a bunch of different types of fire starters, and we've come to really like these. These little bundles that are just burn at the right pace, at the right heat. They just seem to work. And I'm sure everybody says that about the thing that they use, but for us, we've tried a bunch. This is what we keep coming back to. So here's proof of concept. In a fire like this, I'm going to use 2 of them, tuck them into different spots, and try and get it going from different sides.
At the end of the day, after all the hikes, the campfires, the sunshine, you want to sleep well, as endorsed by Chip, who is passed out. So we do have these 6-inch memory foam mattresses from Brooklyn Bedding. They didn't sponsor this video, but we've worked with them in the past, and they've sent us for free these mattresses, and we love them. Honestly, we have a hard time waking up. We said that before. We have 2 twins so that we can stack them into our bed mod. We'll link to the video that we showed that bed modification. But these mattresses just make us feel like we're back at home and we're not really roughing it. I just can't get over this dog. After 2 years of RVing, those are our top 10 items that we've just really found enhance the experience. I'm sure there's more, and that other people have products that they're super enthused about. So if you have others, put them in the comments below so maybe we can even add to our list. But for now, be sure to hit subscribe to find out where in the world Carmen goes next.